welcome to another episode of Road to Mythic, the series where I try and take my Magic the Gathering gameplay all the way from Bronze to Mythic. Today, we're going to continue to pushing to Tier 4, hopefully get into Tier 3 and avoid that demotion all the way back down to Bronze at the end of the season. I'm hoping they only push us to Silver or higher, and considering we've gotten to Gold the last 2 seasons in a row, if this game works the way I think it is, I think we'll be able to get there. So anyways, we're going to hop into Standard Ranked with Mono Red Aggro. Let's go. Alright, we have found ourselves a game here. Let me switch over. Nope, it's this way. Switch over to this mode. That way you can see what I'm doing better. Risky hand, but we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it, because we can start off with a Scorch Spitter, and we can light up the stage next turn. And I think we're going to, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot after we do that. Knight of the Ebon Legion's going to hurt us a bit. However, I think they want to keep their Knight of the Legion around. He's going to block it. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to shock and miss. We have to hit the land drop. We just have to search to try and hit the land drop. We missed the land drop. Cool. So this is how this game is going. We're going to crack in for 1. We don't draw a land again. I'm not gonna lie, folks, this game is not going great. Not looking great right now. We do have more copies of Light Up the Stage in hand, so there is a chance that we get there. Probably should have shocked the Knight of the Ebon Legion and just played the slow game, but then again. No blocks. I think I have to lose 4 more life. Okay, well, we got a second red source. So that's nice. The plan here is shock the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Opponent lost life, which means I have to attack him and not the Planeswalker. That might be the wrong call, but we have to make it for light of the stage, because we need to get the option to hit another land drop. We might be able to come back from this. We're not super far down. We're not too far down right now. That's gonna hurt.
This is but a taste of my power.
Okay. Turns out lifelink vampires is kind of hard for a deck like this to beat. Okay, so lands really aren't our friend today. We know that much. We're gonna play another Scorch Spitter. That's all we can do. You know what? I'm going to call this game a loss. We are so far behind on tempo. I don't think we're going to be able to bring that back. And I want to be able to play more games this episode. So, we are going to play more games this episode. We have found another opponent. This hand is much better. So, we're going to play a turn 1 Scorch Spitter and just kind of see what happens. Roll with the punches. Force into Lovestruck Beast. Cool, so it's one of those decks. Let's attack in for 2. See if they want to give up. They will. I'm going to stomp them out. Scorch Spitter's too important to let die. Especially this early on. Plus we can get rid of their, their white creature. That's going to feel a lot better for us. So the plan here... We don't have the land drop. So, we missed every land drop with Light of the Stage possible last time. And we're going to keep missing every land drop possible with Light Up the Stage. Cool. Second Scorch Spitter into play. Dreadhorde Arcanus, and a Bonecrusher Giant, which we might be able to cast as an adventure. gonna create 2 1/1s and cast once upon a time. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Cool, we got a land. I think we play... We want to stomp. I kind of want to stomp. This isn't an instant, though. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and attack in. I don't want those Lovestruck Beasts to hit the board. So we're gonna actually stomp that guy and skewer. Nope, not that skewer, it's critics. We are gonna skewer both of them. That way, his Lovestruck Beasts won't enter the battlefield with a 1/1 human, so they won't be able to attack. They won't be able to attack. They will be able to block. However, I'm not actually worried about the blocks because, as previously stated, we have a Chandra Spitfire in hand. Actually, I don't know if I said that, but that's why I'm not worried. Because we have a Chandra Spitfire. We can Calamity next turn and crack in for a lot, and they're gonna stomp it twice. That's unfortunate. It's okay. We can Bone Crusher Giant. Let's do that. Let's do that. No attacks. And draw 2 cards, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Cool. Currently we have 4 free damage on whatever our next attack is. Make that a little more. Currently we have 6 free damage on whatever our next attack is. 9 right now because he can only block these 2. Shoot. Shoot. That's not a good sign for us. Anyways, there's Torbane. And he's got a 1/1 human. Okay. That's going to be game. He's going to attack. He has a lethal on board. I mean, he doesn't, but there's no way for this deck to come back from that. Oh, come on. Game 3 at the end of the season be a little better for me, please? Please? Well, let's keep this. Today is not going super great. But let's keep this and see what happens. So turn 1, nothing, go. Might have to Shock Light up next turn. Resolve. Shocking him. Shock and awe. I'm gonna play a Scorch Spitter. Pass. I'm gonna play a Scorch Spitter and pass. He's gonna Lava Coil it. Sure. Clearly we're both very aggressive decks. Pass turn. I probably should have played the Calamity there. Resolve. Die with Prejudice. Now we get to play Bone Crusher Giant next turn. Ooh, or we could play Robber. Let's do this. Let's do Robber the Rich. Because he has more cards in hand than I do. Yes, thank you. Let's do Robber the Rich and to light up the stage. Cool, we hit a mountain. And we'll get to play out 2 Calamities next turn. And still keep up a Robber the Rich. Unless he Lava Coils it. Which is fine. Actually, it's fine. So, yeah, we'll just double Calamity this turn. No biggie, just, you know, double clam. And I exile the Spitfire from them. Sweet.
Let's do this. Let's light it up.
It says the like whenever, yeah. So I think we're just gonna go over the top.
This is just gonna be bad for you.
Cool, they get a land. Good for them. Okay. Tinsir Dodger. Ooh, that's powerful. Let's just attack her face and see what happens. Good game. And that's why these mono red aggro lists are powerful. So something about today's episode that I really wanted to mention is currently the talk is really heating up about two things in the Magic world. People are really talking about Teferi. Not Teferi. Well, a little bit Teferi. But people are mostly talking about Oko and how he turns everything into Elgs, and how Wizards admitted it's probably a bad card. Or not a bad card. A card that they shouldn't have designed. So it's likely going to get banned next ban and restricted list update. The other thing people are really talking about is Pioneer is not coming here, which Pioneer not coming to this thing is a really bad idea. It's a very, very bad idea. And so currently the only non-rotating format they have on here is nothing. So like if I go into like my decks, you know, all these cards, I have, for example, this self-milled, like, look at all these decks that I can't play anymore, that need to be updated. My Mono Rats deck, which is nothing but just Ravenous Rats and Arcane Encyclopedia and Twilight Prophet, which is all not here anymore. Like, come on. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. I think Pioneer should be added to this, and there was a really cool post today by Tellurian Community College saying how they added, like, 8 sets to MTGO at once, and we're just like, go for it. Here you can play Legacy now. When that first came out, or like within like a year of that coming out. So if they don't do something, I firmly believe if they don't do something like that to Arena, it will die. Because currently I'm not high enough, obviously, that it's going to matter to me as far as how bad Standard is. But apparently once you get to the top tier, it's like 90% Oko decks, and something like the top 10 most played cards currently are all green cards that are only seeing play in that Oko deck. So, just saying. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on all the Magic drama that's been going on recently. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.